Welcome to TechStacked, the show that stacks the odds for you, the average tech enthusiast. Happy 420. Let's celebrate by talking about some tech news. What you think I was gonna do? This past Tuesday, we saw at the F8 conference that Facebook may be taking the next big steps on killing off Snapchat. That is, with their brand new AR Studio. Essentially, users can sign up for AR Studio, a new development environment used to create custom filters and masks, many of which utilize augmented reality and are to be used within Facebook's apps. This new, more open initiative with user-generated content seems to be the ticket that Zuckerberg and company want to take to finally kill off Snapchat. However, Snapchat is still fighting. They've also come out with their own newly introduced augmented reality filters, also introduced this past Tuesday, dubbed as 3D World Lenses, and are essentially similar in use, however still not of a user-generated library of options. So which will you decide to go with? My bets are that it's probably going to be the platform that you're already more invested on anyway, so you should probably just stick with that. Now let's get back on track. We're not quite done with Facebook yet. Also at F8, they announced Facebook Spaces, a new VR app utilizing the Oculus Rift, allowing you to socialize with your friends in virtual reality. Using Spaces, you can create your own 3D avatar, get connected with your friends you already have on Facebook, and bam, it's like you're in the same room. If you don't have an Oculus Rift and a somewhat hefty PC to run it, well, that's not a problem, as you can still use Facebook Messenger to video call into your friends' spaces, and you'll be able to socialize just as if you were in a normal video call. So this is a cool way to get people who wouldn't normally be interested in VR to perhaps just try it out, and all you have to really do is hang out with your friends. And honestly, Facebook taking this step with the Oculus, it's kind of actually showing their reasoning why they got Oculus in the first place. Let's just see what else they can do with it. In last Saturday's show, I had mentioned the whole discontinuation of Nintendo's NES Classic Edition, and I had said this. Who knows, maybe they'll do an SNES Classic Edition. Well, it turns out, as reported by Eurogamer, Nintendo is preparing to do just that, an SNES Mini in time for the 2017 holiday season. How about that? Okay, so let's not all act too surprised here. Nintendo had to have seen the unexpected success they got with the NES Classic, and going with an SNES Classic is just the next most logical step. So, will you get one? And what games do you want to see come with it? Comment section below. Bonus points to whoever says Super Mario RPG. If you use PayPal, you might find yourself using it a bit more. That is, if you're an Android user. Google is teaming up to integrate PayPal services directly into Android Pay, Google's digital wallet platform. Although PayPal users have always been able to make purchases using PayPal credit, this integration will allow multiple contactless payments to occur that much easier. And this is huge in terms of competition against the likes of Apple Pay and Samsung Pay. So, two pretty cool things here. First of all, this is just a win-win for both Google and PayPal, and honestly, it makes much more sense than PayPal making their own payment platform, like PayPal Pay. Yeah, that just sounds dumb. Number 2, with Android Wear 2.0 allowing NFC-capable wearables to use Android Pay, it just makes it that much easier. Raise your wrist to the counter and pay from your PayPal account. Pretty slick. Although if you're still keen on using your physical payment cards, Mastercard might have something for you. So instead of verifying purchases by entering in your PIN, why not use your fingerprint? That's the idea with Mastercard's fingerprint sensor-enabled payment cards. Utilizing a typical chip and PIN card along with a biometric fingerprint scan done right on the card itself, you can securely make your in-person payments and forget about the worry of forged PINs and signatures. This will more than likely take a while to go fully mainstream, as these types of payment cards are only available in South Africa right now. But Mastercard plans on aiming for mass market usage by the end of this year. Nonetheless, you're not going to hear me complain about better security on our payment options. And that's all for today. If you haven't already, go follow TechStacked on Twitter so you can get the latest updates about the show. And hey, if you're in the Discord, go check out our community TechStacked and Spectrum Swapper Discord server. Spectrum Swapper happening to be the gaming channel I also run. Those links are in the description, and hey, if you haven't already, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.